working for a while actually on the Haircon projects. No, it's happened like I've been iterating some more ideas about it, mostly on the backend side. No, backend side, no, the Haircon protection or assets base and also market capitalization setup, right? So it's make me think about we have been going for gold based backed cryptos, no, or crypto backed with some kind of currencies, right? I heard about Neras, but USDC is the US dump on the crypto sphere, right? So it's kind of making sense. But I'm giving a table something like gold backed crypto, why not diamond or silver, copper based crypto, or let's say oil based crypto or petrodollar based crypto, why not dollar? Like it have been done with USDC, some kind of idea around it. But it happened that never never I haven't heard people talking about those kind of things like diamonds. No, it can make really big sense as the supply on gold still kind of having limitation if I'm not wrong. So adding more futures can make sense, right? Just like an ETF but on steroids, right? And if you have ideas, if you have time on the Hairbean consortium, we have doors open for you for a discussion, mean an exchange, you know, on good manners between expert or sometimes non-expert, so we can have some way of building better ideas about what could be the future of crypto actually. But I can't just talk like I didn't see it today that the Bitcoin have been reaching 88 no 88k or 88,000 and something, all right. So we have been witnessing those kind of things, and that reached the planning I gave to you back in the day on social media that Bitcoin gonna reach at the end of this year 100k or some kind of things around 100k. But I can say myself with joy and happiness and also rejoicement, even if I don't happen to own any Bitcoin, right? That objective have been reached and they have an interesting planning beyond. But I had it too aside to the 100k at the end of this year. We can witness for the 5, 10, 20 years horizon, Bitcoin can be a million based crypto. It's up to exchanges who are gonna have it, and it's up to what the market sphere of ETF backed with crypto, no, like Bitcoin ETF can be, how they can be performing. Are they willing to still and keep on hiring new expertise to keep beating the benchmark, or are they willing to have that ways to always, even if they don't beat the benchmark the way they expect it, but to go at the highest like 10 times, 2 times, 4 times the benchmark? Why not? It could be happening, but it's up to experts who's gonna put on the table to be willing to hire people from everywhere. They just have to have it here, no, to be able to build the backbone of knowledge you need to make it to the alpha, right? Because you have to reach alpha all the time, no? Just like I was watching a lot of phones giving that statement about how the phone behave, how the phone work with the David Rubenstein show, right? David Rubenstein from Carlyle. So I remember with John Arnold's, no, it was really an interesting topic. So uh, they have been for the whole length of time of the phone they was reporting on alpha 2 times, 3 times, or why not, no, 100%, right? 100%, it means that you reach the alpha 200% 2 times, right? That's how it works. And alpha mean beating the planning, or no, it means having profit, right? Having positive result, right? Not negative, because the inverse of the alpha can be negative, but there is alpha and beta too, so you have to play around the all lingo. But I'm not here to explain you the whole financial market. I'm not here to explain you how the actual fund market work, no, and there is even different kind of funds. No, we have been talking about it back in the day. No, there is real estate based funds focus on real estate. They have different filing than other funds. There is VC fund. No, they typically focus on early stage businesses, no, starting businesses, sometimes with no recall, but starting businesses. So they're gonna drive them to the IPO. That's what VC fund happen to do, nothing else. No, and then we have private equity fund, and for those willing to have enough liquidity to have that way to acquire or require, yes, the word using finance is to require companies, private based company, that the field of actually private equity fund. We have venture debt, which is a side with VC fund. Venture debt and VC fund, it's kind of the same, but they're separate because there is equity on the VC fund, but there is something else when it comes on the debt, venture debt, which is leverage. No, because you have equity when you do VC fund, because you provide equity so the business can start. But the venture debt doesn't happen to give you equity, some kind of equity, but out of leverage. So you have to deal with the percentage, the rate, how much rate you get for the piece of the business you are giving away to the partner, not just away, but you are giving to the partner for the money, right, or for the opportunity of having leverage. And leverage mean loan, mean credit, mean lines of credit. It mean kind of the same thing, but they have different purposes. It's different daily operation, RV based machinery, or long-term based liabilities, short-term based liabilities, how you operate. No, and mostly line of credit for those doing accounting, is short-term liabilities, day-to-day operation. And credit card is not really something you have to use when it comes to business, but if you have it, why not? The time we're waiting for something else. No, and we have loans for long-term, RV machinery, those kind of 5 to 10 years or more. No, and when you take 5 to 10 years, you have 12 months multiplied by 5 if it's 5 years, and you have 12 months multiplied by 10 if it's 10 years. So it's gonna give you how much? If it's 10 years times 5 years, you need 50 months. So it's a 50 months base. No, it's not 50 months. It's 12, 10 times, right? It's 120 months base loan. So you have to know how to deal with those numbers, and you have to have a steady income or keep on building strategy to have that steady income when it comes to leverage. Just gonna give an example. I'm gonna give you an example. It's happened sometime that you're gonna buy for an asset and you have 10k, right, and you need 20k to make it works, and you go for the other 50% for a loan, now, which is leverage. So when you deal with leverage, the problem, if the assets take too long on going down, you can have losses, right? If you have a good planning for the level of time you take the loan, so you can be able to leverage all the assets, maybe works, but you need to be highly sophisticated to make it work with leverage when it comes to stock or crypto. The highly volatile, sometimes they go back to 15, just like it happened to Bitcoin, and go back to 25, 60, and then now we have 88k. So with leverage, you still having that interest of going. You have to have enough faith to keep on thinking you're gonna reach, just like I did on 100k at the end of the year, right? If you have that, it's good, but more than faith, you have to have planning to cover the possible losses. And actually a lot of funds with crypto, mostly hedge fund, because hedge funds are focused on security, almost everything on security on the market when it comes to bonds, shares, or whatever kind of stock you may have, or option to, right? So those are filled for hedge fund, and mostly they do a lot of quant-based strategies, depend on how you deal with it, right? And there is big database strategies or portfolio. It's still the same thing, because the quant-based strategy, it just happen to use coding to be able to work out the portfolio at the highest return, right? But the other one can be a normal managed. No, there's people, they still having software, but people watching beyond to make decision, as they have different obligation no, when it comes to filings, operating, and also publishing results, right? So those are where things works. So don't get me wrong, if you need to grab one of these fields to be able to build your expertise, why not the money? So it's up to you to better know what is good for you, what's work for what you want versus what you want to have at the end, because at the end you need to make that profit, you need to make that money, because it's always about the money. Have a good day.